Welcome to Cover Lovers. This is a Monday night. I thank you for joining. I very little warning to everybody because I made the link less than 2 hours ago. So be well. And there goes Mike.
You show up and he leaves.
I don't want to do this. Well, thanks for joining us for another Cover Lovers here Monday night, August 5th, 2024. Beautiful start to the week. Hot as balls like always. Let's just get that out of the way. My name is West Coast Big Rob, straight from San Diego. Happy to be here. I haven't been in Cover Lovers for a minute now, and I'm here with Jeff and Mike too. But we'll talk with Jeff first because Mike was just vanished.
What's going on, everyone? This is Jeffy Geek Driven. We're here for another Cover Lovers, our favorite show here on the Team Nerd Herd, with the Team Nerd Herd on the Nearing Nirvana channel. I'm all out of sorts still because we're just returning from San Diego Comic-Con from last week. Actually, a week and a half ago now. Damn it, it's been a week and a half since Comic-Con. Sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to rub that in.
I'll never get to go. Let's just get. I mean,
you will one day. Your kids will be old enough.
Yeah.
And you won't always be working there with the post office.
Ugh.
And
I don't think I get fired for that on air, do I? I don't know. Maybe.
No, I don't think so. I think all postal workers think the same thing.
No, I have a pulse. I have a pulse. They can't possibly fire me.
Yes, it's a government job. It's a little hard. It's hard to get, and it's harder to get rid of you.
Yes,
so
true.
That's why my dad was there for 30 plus years.
Yeah.
Yeah, be glad you're not him. Anyways, I'm excited. I'm excited to talk about the new covers. We might even talk about some of our experiences at Comic-Con. Yeah, I'm excited to get going. Good to see Mike too. What's going on, Mike?
What's up? What's up? The worst day ever. It was heat index of like 110 in driving around in a convection oven.
Yeah, that thing has no air conditioning, right?
No,
it's just,
they have a little fan in there. It's
a little table fan.
When it spins, it makes a lot of noise too.
Yeah, it just makes a lot of noise and it turns your toaster oven into a convection oven. That's all it does.
Yeah, I miss that fan.
Well, at least your skin is gonna be nice and crispy.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Yeah, just a horrendous day. So I am always excited to be here and talk some covers. I have not seen a single cover this week. I did not write Cover Fire. I have been a slacker. I don't know what is happening this week. So
I know what's happening. The heat.
Yeah, it's been.
That thing is unmotivational.
Yes. What's up, buddy? Come on in, say hi.
Oh.
Let's do say hi.
Hey, how's it going? What toy do you have with you?
Yeah, what do you have? What is that?
Pacifier.
Oh, it's a pacifier. That's not
okay. It is a toy, just not for you.
Yeah, it's Max's.
Max loves his mouth.
Yes, he does.
He's just being a good big brother. He's holding his pacifier for his little brother.
He is. That's right.
All right. Can you hear the music in the background?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get a little background music.
No, can you hear it? I'm saying.
No.
I turn it on. No? I turn it on. How about, let me see.
I can hear it.
Okay.
All right. Well, before we get started, let me go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsors. Of course, if you want to get 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents, which is a great tool to have, you can get it by typing in the code Nerdvana14. And then if you go to our friends over at Bird City Comics, you can get 10% off your purchase with the code TNH10. I mean, they had that cool Kendrick Lamar and Drake cover, or the Street Fighter cover. And they had the foil Frizen with the Zatanna. So that was pretty cool. Go check them out. And then if you want to get 10% off your first purchase over at DisplayGeek.com, you just got to type in the code Team Nerd Herd. They've got a bunch of protectors for your pops, your video games, your collectibles. And they have a whole list of all the Freddy Funkos that came out of Fun Days. All right, and then we gotta give a shout out to our horseman Sante Rudy, Uncle Rudy. It was nice to see you at Comic-Con. I am so glad you got that commission for your daughter, and can't wait to see you again. And then, of course, we got at Beats by Monster DJ Eddie. Eddie, it was good to see you as well, and hope you had a lot of fun spending all that money at a Super 7. All right, and then we get a shout out to our chat. Oh, well, look who's here first. Heroes Reborn Comics. Now, usually it's some other people who are here first, but I give them the benefit of the doubt. We did start this late, and we did decide to do the show late. So
that's why we did it, so the GTK would not be first.
Yes. We hooked you up, Heroes Reborn.
That's the only way we get him. It's the only way we stop him from being
He's
first.
gonna be pissed.
Yes. And then we got Trish. Hey, Trish.
What's
It was
up,
so
Trish?
good to see you at San Diego Comic-Con. Thank you so much for a good time. It was fun talking to you and geeking out, and I got to meet the whole Stray Dogs and Feral team. That was awesome. Got to see Tony and Tone, and I even got to meet Patrick. He did the What Lies Beneath the Trees, something like that.
I ran into Trish on Sunday in the halls.
What up, Bruce? Howdy, y'all. Stormy skies here in Minnesota. You lucky SOB. I will take that any day.
So will I. Oh my gosh, I would love some rain.
Yeah, this is a dog days of summer here. What up, BBB Hardcore Comics? What is going on? Yes. Oh yeah, and I still got to send you a picture of my dog. I forgot.
Yeah,
All right, well, we get started, sir.
All right, cover lover. This is the West Coast Big Rob edition because I did this one.
So it's all Street Fighter and GI Joe covers.
Pretty much, yeah.
And purple covers and pink covers, sir.
Yeah, dude, I didn't buy one Udon book at the con. I just bought a t-shirt.
I was so surprised.
You already bought them all online.
That's true.
But I did buy G.I. Joe's.
Oh no, okay.
Yeah, you even got one for free.
And I got one for free, too.
Oh, that's cool.
Got a panel one. All right, let's present Arms Fire.
Nice.
Let's see here.
Yeah, Godzilla too.
I wanted to make sure you guys got a couple lovers today because we didn't do a full on slideshow for you guys. But we have to do a cover lovers. We missed it last week. So
Yes.
I did my version of it, which is I get my info from Midtown Comics, and I curated this one. But this will be a pretty quick one. I only got about 11 books here for you guys. So
Okay.
What up, Igor? Or
We
Igor?
like a quickie from time to time.
yeah. All right, we'll start with
What up,
Canto.
Uncle Rudy?
Rudy, what's up?
Sorry.
Canto, A Place Like Home, number 3. The cover C incentive, I believe is a 1 in 10, a 1 in 15, from Nimit Malavia. And let's
Yes,
highlight
please.
the cover. Get a good gander, guys. This obviously from
There was a Comic-Con exclusive of this as well.
Yes, there was. This is issue 3. Mike, how do you
I
feel about
like
Canto?
this. This is fun. This has a I mean, the character is a fun design. I've liked it from the beginning. I mean, I only read the first arc. I didn't read after that, so I'm not current on it. I don't know if it's still as good as it was when it came out. But this cover is really almost too good for the book in a way. It's got what's that character? What's that Golden Age? Oh man, why can't I remember it now? Shit. The Golden Age character, DC character, is one of the, and ended up being one of the endless, or no, not one of the endless. I'm sorry, but Neil Gaiman did slot him into Sandman here and there. What the heck's that character's name? Damn,
You lost me.
I can't think of it now off the top of my head. But either way, that character in the back gives me vibes of that. It's really good. It's a solid cover. It's got really cool perspective. The lighting is great. Brings focus to Canto. It's a really good, solid cover. I don't know if I feel like it feels like an incentive to me, but it is a good cover.
Spectre?
Not
I don't think
Spectre.
it's Spectre.
Not Spectre. Nope.
No.
Good guess though, because that's close.
Yeah, it's close. I think I know what you're talking about. I just can't remember either. I can picture the cover.
Phantom Stranger.
That's it. Oh, Phantom Stranger is in in that world.
Yep.
Wow.
All right, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Mike. I like it. Gives you the cute little main character of Canto, and it looks a little more like I know some of it is kind of dark, but like this gives you like this feels like it's going to be a darker story. It just feels like it's giving you a setting of how this story is going to go.
A little more serious than what
Yes. Thank you. A little more serious because I mean it's a fun character. And Canto is a fun book to read. I haven't gotten these new ones. So as the first and second come out already?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the third series. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I didn't get the first and second book.
Actually, is it possible this is the fourth series?
I would think it's the fourth series.
So there's 3 regular series and there's 2 short stories, I think.
Right.
So the total is 5. This is already technically the 6th story in Canto.
Oh yeah, I guess overall it's a 6 separate story.
The first 5 were with IDW Publishing. This is the first story with Dark Horse.
Because I know there's Canto, Canto 2, and Canto 3.
Yeah, I stopped with IDW, and I didn't move on to the Dark Horse stuff. So.
Oh, I didn't know they switched to Dark Horse. Okay, but yeah, I thought it was a cool cover. I especially thought it was when they put, I believe they put a Virgin cover for San Diego Comic-Con. I'm not sure if it was foil, but
Of this image?
it's the exact same image. Yeah, and it looked a little cooler, but this looks fine too. So I mean, for the price and whatever, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's still available in Midtown. So
Just a 1 in 10. Yeah.
1 in 10. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to a Mike special, Birds of Prey, Volume 5, number 12. Cover the incentive by the mighty and powerful Rian Gonzalez. If you can't tell already, this is the 1 in 25. Birds of Prey 12. Let's take a closer look here.
Mike's favorite.
Lots of colors. So we'll start with Jeff with some positivity. And then
Can you scroll it up, sir?
Sure.
All right. So what I will say is this is not as crazy as some of her other covers where like it just doesn't make any sense. This is Birds of Prey. This is like the female Scotty Young, in my opinion. A little cuter, a little more rainbow bright-ish palette. And so I'm okay with it. This is kind of anime-ish with the eyes. It's not bad. I don't know if I would say it's an incentive cover for most people, but I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I like the fact she has characters on here that she hasn't drawn that much of. It's usually the Bat family that she's drawing, and she's got a couple other people in here that like Big Barda. I believe that is the fishnet. I forgot.
That's so is it not Siren? What's her name?
No, not Siren.
Canary?
Yes, the Canary.
Black Canary.
Black
Yeah,
Canary.
so I mean, it's cool that she's drawing other characters as well.
Batgirl, Batwoman.
Yeah, she's drawn plenty of them before. But the other characters, she hasn't really. I haven't seen many drawings of from Rian Gonzalez of them. So that's a cool little additive, and I could see plenty of girls getting, or more guys, buying this cover. It's not a cover for a lot of people though. It's a niche community for this.
That's for younger folks.
I still like it.
Mike.
So I don't actually hate it, and the only reason why I say that, I hate it for me, of course, because it's just rainbow vomit. But if this were, I don't know how this reads, but if this reads more for kids, than it does for adults, then this is a perfect cover for that. Like, if remember the what were those the Marvel Kids books? What was that line called? With that great Venom that we all love, from John Boy Myers. What was that line of Marvel books? Anyone remember what that is?
The Marvel Action.
Marvel Action. That's it. So if this were like DC's version of Marvel Action, then this cover is spot on, perfect, amazing.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like the kids version.
Yes, this would be great for that. I don't assume that that's what this book is, but I almost wish there was a book like that. There were a book. Was a book? Were a book?
They have kids book. My only pushback to that is that this is a 1 in 25 incentive, so it's like totally a specialty cover. I'm pretty sure cover A and B are a little more serious too.
I would assume they are. Yeah, I haven't looked this week, and I've been a bad comic boy. I lose my comic license, but yeah, I'm just saying. So, as a piece of art on its own, for a book like the Marvel Action books, then this would be great. I obviously hate it. This flies against everything that I like, but I could see people loving this, especially people that like Scotty Young-esque stuff and just sort of cutesy. See, the thing I have to try to remember is that comics are supposed to be fun. We're supposed to enjoy this stuff. It's supposed to be lighthearted. It's not always supposed to be serious gloom and doom, Francesco Mattino shit. It's sometimes it needs to just be fun. And so this is very fun. I happen to hate it, but you all know that this is not my style.
And James says there's 7 series of Canto.
Wow.
Okay.
City of Giants, Tales of the Unnamed World, Clockwork Fairies, 1, 2, and 3, and Place Like Home. So, wow, go please support David Boer. He is the creator of Canto, and he, I believe, wrote all of them.
Yeah, he wrote all and Sucker them all. Yeah, I support it enough. All right, Birds of Prey.
Wow, he owns OA of 3 of the covers.
Wow.
Damn. I mean, the covers are cool. I get it.
The character's cool. It's a great design. It's a fun book. I could definitely see buying covers. Well, shit, I'd buy a cover of anything if I could get my hands on it. But
if it's the right price, too.
I don't have very many OAs for covers. Like 2. Just 2.
Okay.
So buy all the
3.
comics.
3, I guess. I have an Archie as well.
Oh, let's move on to some little Space Ghost from Dynamite Entertainment. Space Ghost number 4, the 1 in 10 probably. Beyond Lorenz Virgin cover. This is cover B, I believe, or cover A. I can't remember. So this is just a version of this. Actually, already wish listed on Midtown. So let's zoom in a little bit.
Damn it!
And look at this.
Lucky Trish.
So pretty badass cover. You could get the trade dress version too. You don't want to pay the extra $1, I guess. So, Mike.
I actually like it. I have not liked things from Bjorn Berens very much lately, but this looks a little less action figure photograph than his previous stuff. It looks more painted, a little bit more stylized. Cool character too. I mean, just another fun character. I like the background. It has more of a painted feel, and I think this is the direction he needs to go in the future. If this is the stuff he starts to put out, then I might be back on board the train, because I was way off it for a while. It's really hard to do white and make it look realistic and cool, and I think he actually nails it here. This is a really good cover. This is good. I mean, it looks like something that like Delato might do. That sure is saying something. So I think it's finally showing off Bjorn Berens' real talent rather than just his, the other stuff kind of looks like it might be AI generated. It looks like it's photograph retouches. It's hard to tell. It's a weird style that I kind of got off board with. So I'm happy to see him do something new, something different.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the character itself he drew. The background might be some 3D animation shit he kind of put together and put in.
Yeah, almost looks video gamey.
Yeah.
But Jeff.
Well, Someone's been saying this series has been killing it.
Really?
BBB Hardcore says it.
All right.
Yeah. So I dig it, but I have one little issue. Okay, maybe two. That is a short, fat left arm, and those are some big ass pecs.
Yeah, I was gonna say they look a little bit more like boobs.
Yeah, they were looking a little Rob Liefeld-ish, Captain America like. But besides those two issues, I think like this is not the typical Bjorn brands with the overly dark cover, so you can hide some stuff. And doesn't look overly digitized. It looks like he actually worked on this, like from scratch. So I appreciate that more of his. So I would say this is better than some of his most recent ones that we've talked about, most recent covers. So yeah, I mean, it's good. It's in the right direction, but not his best work either. So. But I look forward to him doing more of this kind of artwork instead of making it look more digitized.
Okay, I dig it. I like it. Let's move on. Well, it's by the way, it is sold out on Midtown. See if your shop has it. So they were selling it for $7 on Midtown for this one.
Damn, that is cheap as hell.
Yeah. But like I say, you get there's also a trade dress version of it. So.
Yeah.
All right, for the G.I. Joe portion of the show, we got Scarlett 3, Cover D, Incentive, obviously the 1 in 25 by Jeff Spokes, the Burst G.I. Joe homage, and it's Jinx on the cover this week for Scarlett, issue 3. And they're pretty much hitting all the characters. They're probably, like 25 characters deep already or something like that, 20 characters deep on these bursts. I got quite a bit of them. I don't got them all. I skipped some, but Jeff.
Well, you'd be a maniac if you got them all.
I don't think I had Striker or Cobra Commander. I think I was like early on. I missed those.
Oh, I'm surprised you don't have those actually.
Especially the Cobra Commander.
Yeah. Okay, so it does look like they're using the same burst in every single one of these.
Yeah, it's just standard.
Because it looks like totally different art from the character. But I do like the character. I do like the art's okay. It feels like it's animation, which is fine. But I like that it's more centered. It fits right in the burst. It's more aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? So that works for me better than the ones like off the side. Just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this one's okay. I'm just not a huge fan of these covers, but because not all of them nail it.
Well, I went to the Skybound panel, and I'm very excited for the Energon universe and what they're bringing. So, G.I. Joe, regular G.I. Joe title looks really good. And
78 says he likes the 1 in 50 Scarlet.
Well, don't jump the gun, 78. Right. Let's hold your horses.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's basic, but it looks eye appealing still.
Yeah, I think this Jinx is badass. I think she looks like a straight killer. So
underrated.
I like that it's Jinx on the cover. I mean, you don't see much Jinx. I love this character, and I'm happy to see it. Although I'm with Jeff, I'm over these. This is, it's one of those tropes that's gone a little bit too far, a little bit too long in the tooth. But as far as the actual art in this particular cover, I do like it. Bruce nailed it. It does have a Terry Dodson feel to it, definitely.
Yes.
Which I agree is not a bad thing. I always think he's underrated. And it's a good, solid cover. Not sure it feels incentive to me, but it definitely is a good, solid cover for a character you don't get on a cover very often.
I wish these were B covers. I honestly do.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah, me too.
Virginize them.
I don't think they should have been incentive covers.
Me too. I wish
they could have done so much better. They've done better.
I wish there were just B covers because to collect them all at 125.
Yeah, that's a lot of covers to be collecting at incentive prices.
I did talk to Terry Dobson that weekend in Comic-Con and kind of sucks that he didn't do his traditional San Diego Comic-Con print that he does every year.
Oh,
So he just didn't. He said he didn't have time this year to do it. So.
well, that means he had a busy year, which is a good thing.
All right, so I love it, of course, and it looks like the chat is okay with it.
You're not biased.
The 1 in 50 is badass. I'm gonna say that this is by Enrique Canate,
Oh, okay.
and this shit is murder.
Oh, what is this vibe giving me?
You're gonna die, bitch. I love the orange on the Scarlett. I'm not mad with the white. Loving the facial expression, the teeth. Jinx covered up.
78 degrees, so good.
I dig it. Mike, your thoughts?
This is wonderful. This is a really, really good cover. This feels like an incentive. This is great art, great emotion, really good composition overall. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this. This is a really excellent cover. Who's the artist?
Eric Canetti or Canete.
I've never heard of him.
Me
Me
either.
neither.
Eric Canetti.
He must be one of those more realistic artists. They were just doing regular, more traditional art that brought into comics, probably, or something like that. So it has that style.
Yeah.
This is really excellent. This is one of the best G.I. Joe covers I've seen in years.
The dirt and grime on here. On
more skin. Those are different artists, sir, and different covers.
yeah, it's a whole different genre.
Yeah. I don't think this one
detail-
needs skin. This is good without it. I'm good without it on this one. This is all about emotion. This is excellent.
This is Storm Shadow's sword, right?
I don't remember.
The insignia that I believe that's Snake Eyes or Storm Shadow. I can't remember. On the sword, she's holding that sword, Scarlett. So, Jeff.
Yeah. I like the realistic feel of it, the painting. This is, and don't get me wrong, I'm not comparing him to Alex Ross. This is Alex Ross light in the sense of the realism, the painting, the flow. I dig it. I love it when there's action and they're not just standing there looking pretty.
Yeah, has a little bit of a Stephanie Hans feel to it when she's
That's yes, that's exactly it. Definitely has that feel to it. I agree with Big Rob. The facial expression on is it Lady Jane?
No, Scarlett.
Is it Scarlett? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I love the
Scarlett.
expression on her face. Just that's probably well worthy of purchasing just on a cover alone.
Lady J wears green.
Oh, okay.
And also, the big title says Scarlett.
Yeah. I wasn't paying attention.
Is that Cinderella?
No. That's not Rapunzel.
Rough crowd, man. No, it's red. She's got red hair. It's Ariel.
I thought it was Sonia.
Isn't that the girl from Brave?
I thought it was Xena's girlfriend.
You know what? Isn't that Elektra?
Nice.
All right. Nah, definitely not my sister.
All right.
Yeah, that's why I need the glasses. And they still-
$40 on Midtown right now, so a little discount there for you.
Oh, 78 definitely grabbed it. And it's 48. That's under
40.
price. Oh, it's 40?
Yeah, you definitely. Are you wearing glasses?
I can't see it.
Blow it up, man.
I know he blowed it down.
No, well, the price is just this regular print here, but still, it's not that small.
I know. I'm having a bad.
Oh, we're off the rails. Okay.
Aw.
It's too hot.
You blow it, Jeff.
All right, I blew it.
All right, Blood Hunters #1. Cover D incentive. This looks like a 1 in 25 by Megan Hetrick. Let's zoom in a bit. Lots of colors. You see the mask there from what's her name?
Eve.
Hollow Eve. Hollow's Eve, and they got a rare appearance from Bloodstone.
Yes.
Yeah, Bloodstone. So really cool. Dead vampires all
That
over
looks
the
like
floor.
a dagger.
Yeah, dagger on top, and that's
Yelena. Silver Sable. Okay.
Yeah. So Blood Hunters looks pretty dope.
I can't open them any wider.
This is racist.
Sorry, it's genetics.
Mike.
Jesus.
I know, racist, bro.
I actually don't mind this cover. I don't know that I care for those heads down in the front, kind of trying to create depth. It doesn't really do anything for me. It's almost distracting. Really colorful, very busy cover. Parts of it look a little unfinished to me, but yet it does have it has a vibe that I just like for some reason. Maybe it's the style, maybe it's the colors. I'm not really sure, but again, though, this doesn't feel like an incentive to me. This just feels like a really decent B cover. It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, I have some issues with it. Just parts of it just look a little unfinished, mostly in the bodies, not so much the faces.
Yes, the lines are gone.
Yeah, which I get is a style. That's a thing, but when it doesn't match the other pieces of it, it looks a little strange to me. So I almost wish it were all one way or all the other way. If it's going to be blocky like that with no lines, then do the faces that way too. But so maybe that's the one thing I don't love about it. But otherwise, I think it's a pretty solid cover.
For someone who's done very elementary Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop, even I could do a better trade dress than this shit. This is atrocious. The warping of because this is just a warp where they drop a warp on this trade dress. So they stretch.
You're just stretching it.
Yeah, but the stretch is horrible. There's no depth to the letters. The angle is bad. It's just really somebody who's like super anal on fonts will fucking throw up on this shit. So it's really, really bad. The art's cool though. The art, Jeff.
Yeah, if anybody's gonna catch a shitty trade dress, it's definitely gonna be Big Rob. And you nailed it. That's a terrible trade dress. That is so boring. It's so blah.
You could have just dropped a bevel on it and it would have been like way better. It's that easy.
I mean, isn't this trade dress on other ones too? But like on other books, but this doesn't look this crappy.
They were trying to do an action, but it's like they put no effort into the action. There's like not even any type of.
Nope, they tilted it and they stretched it.
You have all these artists. You can't have someone like draw something cool.
Well, typically,
what is the letterer doing?
Yeah, the letterer is he should be a master of Illustrator. It's
right.
I don't know.
Whatever. I agree with Mike. This is a decent cover. This is not over the top where I gotta have it. This is not any top cover that I would pick. But it's a decent cover. It's decent art. But it's not incentive. It's definitely not incentive. It's not worthy. I mean, the trade dress just screams I'm not worthy. So, but it's cute. It's just not it's not a 1 in 25. Is this a 1 in 25?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah.
It's, $18 at Midtown.
A-B cover, maybe, but not an incentive. So save your money and go get the other covers.
There you go. All right, let's move on to there's a trade dress for this one. Daredevil number 12 by the master Gabriel Del Otto, virgin cover. This is a 1 in 100. $108 on Midtown. Let's zoom in a bit. Remember, there is a trade dress version. You don't have to pay $100, but if you don't want that trade dress, and it's probably shitty, you have to pay $100. So beautiful art, nice reds and blacks here, but Delato, what he loves his blacks. Mike.
Sorry, you caught me mid chip.
Oh,
You know, I just love him. I think he's so talented, and when he does an action shot like this, it's almost impossible to beat. I love the background, some real detail in there. I'm assuming he is still fully painting everything.
It looks like it.
This looks like it.
Yeah, and it really does look it.
It almost looks like Alex Ross a little bit.
A little bit.
Who's this again? Delato or something?
Delato. Yeah.
That figures.
I like that Delato's kind of pulled back a little bit, and he was for a while he was doing what I felt like maybe was too many covers, and now he's a little bit more focused in on just doing great ones again. This one's really, really excellent. I mean, think about some of the early covers of his that are worth a fortune, like that X-23 or that blue Wolverine. I forget which Wolverine subtitle that was. The Best There Is, I think, maybe. Which are pretty famous variants. If this cover came out back then, if this cover had come out back then, this would be just as sought after. I mean, it would be one of those, that everyone goes crazy for. This is one of his better pieces in a long time. I think he's moved away when he moves away from the pastel on black paper thing, which I also like. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely a way for him to create something in a quicker fashion. I think this is masterful. There's not a thing wrong with it that I can see, unless I'm missing something. Maybe I'm blinded by my bias, but I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah. So, okay, I have a couple questions. Is there a trade dress of this one?
Yes.
Okay. I can see where the trade dress would go.
Above.
But honestly, by itself, without any other information, I would say this is just a great piece of art. I would hang this up as a poster. It's pretty dope. I like the lines in it. Everything from the background, the shading out of the moon there. I would assume it's the moon. I assume they're fighting at night. Just the trees in the background. Just it feels like it's raining. Like it just gives you that vibe of like gritty, dark. And then like they're just fighting to the death here, and it's just the smile and grin on Bullseye's face, just the muscles that are like showing how they're like forcing against each other or pushing against away. Like I like those details of the muscles, and then the details of like Daredevil. His you can see everything. You see the horns, the mask. The belts, everything is really detailed on this, and not overdone. And the one thing I've always had a problem with Delato covers is they were always too dark. I'm so glad this is not so dark. Just so glad that it's just drawn and colored very, appealing to the eye. Could have used a little darkness, but who am I to complain about him?
I dig it as is.
Yeah.
Why can't I not find this freaking cover?
How much is the cover going for?
This is the Virgin 1 in 100, so it's
$180.
$180.
1 in 100?
Yeah, there's also a regular trade dress.
Go get the trade dress. I mean, honestly, the 1 in 100, I would be tempted, but I'd have to get it at a good price.
Not 180, that's for sure.
No,
108. 108.
Oh, 108. Well, still,
yeah.
Yeah, about ratio, basically, so.
I get it. I'd be in at 60 or 70, maybe.
Yeah, if you wait, you'll probably get it for 60.
Yeah. I will wait to get this one, but I would definitely be inclined to get the A cover then, or the trade dress.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's move on. Little Star Wars here. Star Wars Inquisitor 2. the Jeremy Wilson, 1 in 25. Let's zoom in. Interesting concept here, just almost
Little
like,
artsy.
but like almost like chalk pastels. I don't know. They're just like very kind of just brushy there. So just reds and blacks, some whites and grays there. So interesting concept. I dig it. It just makes me interested. That's the whole point of it. The trade dress is not atrocious, and it blends in a bit. So there'll be a barcode somewhere, probably here. So I like it in general. I haven't, and that's saying something because I have been down on Star Wars covers probably 6 months or more at this point. They've been pretty bad consistently, and this was not bad. The bar is low for Star Wars. So and that hurts my heart because I'm a big Star Wars fan. I have a giant collection of Star Wars books, and that sucks. But yeah, man, that's life. Mike.
I definitely echo that sentiment. Star Wars covers have been really shitty lately, and I think that they do it because they know that we've said this before. Star Wars fans are the mark. They're going to buy it. They're going to hoard it. That's just the way it is, and they know they don't have to give you anything good. But this is good. This is cool. It's different. It has sort of a I'm trying to think of what other things I've seen that have, like sort of a spy movie poster thing going on to it, which I really dig. I think we've seen another cover from this same artist who did it was Vader on the cover, but it wasn't Inquisitors. It was something else, or maybe it was Inquisitors. Maybe it was Inquisitors 1. I don't remember, but this has kind of a David Aja feel to it.
That's what I was trying. Yeah, Aja. It reminds me a lot of Aja.
And obviously we go crazy for those covers. I think Aja has just a slightly better understanding of composition than this, but still, I like the white space. It actually works really well. Contrasts nicely with the reds and blacks. Just simple. I say this a lot in cover fire.
Pass.
Sometimes simple is all it needs to be effective, and in this case, I think it's true. I think this is simple and effective.
Yeah, I guess watercolor, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it might be.
Yeah, because a lot of totally see the brush strokes here.
Yep, assuming they're not digitally added. Yeah.
Artificially added brush strokes. Yeah, fucking world. Jeff.
Okay. I dig the concept, and I think most of the execution is there. There's something off about the Grand Inquisitor. I don't know. He looks a little shortened or a little hunched over. I don't know. It feels wrong.
He is short on this.
But I think would have made it better is maybe if he kept Vader's cape a little more darker, a little less red on it. It might have worked out a little bit better, but I mean, I still like it because the fifth brother looks really great.
Yeah, he does.
I'm really surprised how well that turned out compared to the Grand Inquisitor. So, like the face of the Grand Inquisitor is fine, but the rest of it it feels like he has no neck. And Vader's fine. So I can say I pretty much like it. It's just, like I said, I tend to pick out little things here and there, and that's just the part that messes with me. The rest of it's great.
Yeah, $22.50 still available at Midtown. All right, let's move on. Uncanny X-Men #1, the cover M by the great and powerful Jim Lee. 1 in 100.
Yeah, it definitely has to be a 1 in 100.
$108 at Midtown. Jim Lee X-Men art. When was the last time you did a Jim Lee X-Men did art for X-Men? So I can't remember that.
But see, here's the thing: is it old art that they had in the
archive?
drawer? Yeah, in the archives, or is it something Jim Lee did recently? Because I doubt it's something he did recently. Isn't he still the head of DC Comics?
Well, there's a Jim Lee hidden gem variant. It does say Andy Kubert here.
What?
I don't know what that means.
So is it not this art? Because
Maybe.
this doesn't look like Jim Lee, honestly.
Maybe he has pencils.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Kubert filled it in. I don't know. This is Anderson.
That's weird.
Let me go check League.
Yes, please. We're gonna find out here.
All right, go ahead, Jeff.
Jim Lee's Goaty, he can do whatever he wants. Yeah. He can do whatever he wants. He can do no wrong by me either. I have a bunch of his 1 in 200 from the New 52. I've got like 3 or 4 1 in 200s because it's all his pencil work, and I love Jim Lee's pencil work.
League says it's Andy Kubert.
So this is Andy Kubert. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so Midtown fucked up and put Jim Lee on here, and it's Andy Kubert.
Yeah. So.
Well, maybe is the Andy Kubert 1 in 100 on League? Maybe they put the wrong picture.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's a good question too. But
Maybe
just on this cover alone,
yeah.
I mean, I kind of dig it. It gives me the
that's
old.
An order. That's an open order.
What?
Yeah, that's
This
not.
one?
That's not, it's all wrong. Something's
All right.
totally wrong. And so
Let's
is
look
this?
for Jim Lee.
No, 100 is David Marquez, Virgin.
Is the Marquez Virgin on there? So this is the A cover.
Yep.
Okay, so we're talking about the A cover. Hold up.
It's a cool A cover. I mean, you get it. It gives you that old X-Men Jim Lee vibes.
There's a 1 in 25 Leniel Francis Yu. There's a 1 in 50 Jim Lee.
I found it. Here it is.
This is the 1 in 50 Jim Lee. Okay.
Yeah, here it is.
Oh, that makes a hell of a lot more sense. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. It's so nostalgic.
There you go.
Look at that hair.
Yes. So good. So good.
So this is the Savage Rogue that's been going around. Everybody's drawing Savage Rogue, basically.
That's
because
cool.
that was a lot of the SCC covers, right? They had a lot of Savage Rogues on them.
Yep.
Savage Land Rogue.
So how much? So this is sold out. It was $60 on comicbookdirect.com.
I'm actually surprised it wasn't going for more. It's Jim Lee.
Well, so Midtown is selling it. They just have the wrong picture on it. They're selling it for $108.
You can touch me any day.
So it's a $100 book on Midtown. It's still available there for the 1 in 50. So it's double the ratio on Midtown.
That's nuts.
So they're selling it for that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's classic Jim Lee Rogue's hair, and that's
his pencils, and that looks like he probably inked it too. So
it does.
Yeah, because you always see when he does the pencil, if somebody else colors it, it looks like shit a lot of times when they color it.
Damn, the one time I want there to be a trade dress of something. I really want the art, but grr.
Yeah, the 1 in 50 has trade dress. I'm surprised this is not the 1 in 100. Hello?
Well, at least it's affordable.
All right.
I mean, it's classic. It's Jim Lee. Everybody loves a good road cover, and you've got her bent over here. So yeah.
That's something wrong. Mike, final thoughts?
It's amazing. I want one, but I'm not going to pay for it.
Yeah. I'm not
That's a great poster.
This seems like an old school 90s poster.
Like a fold-up poster.
Yep.
That's
why it comes right out of a Wizard magazine.
Oh, yeah. Right out of a Wizard. Oh,
yeah.
Those were the days.
Man, I still hurt my soul that I threw out a long box of Wizard.
I still can't believe you did that. It's one box.
No, I had two long boxes.
It was only 2 long boxes, okay?
It's a lot of wizards, bro.
I know. That must have been heavy as hell.
Yeah. All right. Good luck finding it. Well, Midtown has it for 108, so good luck on that. All right.
Yeah, hopefully you can find it for cheaper if you really want it.
Cruel Universe #1 by Jay Stevens, famous artist. This is the homage variant cover. And let's zoom in. It's $7 on Midtown. Of course, it's depicted one of the old weird science books and stuff like that, horror books. So, Mike?
I love this vibe. I really do. This is super cool. I love it when somebody has a new take on the sort of golden age feel of things, and this is fun. It somehow still has the right vibe to it, as if it's a golden age book. I almost could do without the aging thing up in the top corner. I almost
was about to say that.
Kind
Yes.
of bothers me a little bit. It's almost distracting. But they got the trade dress right. They got the coloring right. They have the inks are right. Even though the characters are silly, this is fun. I kind of want to pick this up and check it out. I hope the interior is as fun as the cover.
It's issue 1. It does say right here it's J after Wood. So what? So I'm not sure who the
This is
artist.
the original. Yeah, this is homage for sure.
Yeah, it's an homage, but I wonder what's the full.
You're probably right though. It is probably Weird Science or one of those EC.
Yeah, it's a DC book.
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'm over the distress thing. Just give me a nice clean one because that looks just as good. I don't need to look aged. What I do appreciate here is the detail in the Cruel Universe trade dress.
Yep.
So within the universe, it's like a little kid kind of drew his little line, copied it, like traced it through. Like that looks cool. I don't know if that's the original, how the trade dress is, but that just gives me vibes of like a kid had this comic and he just traced the trade dress, you know,
Yeah.
with a pin, and that's really cool. I dig it. And it's really cute, honestly. And the homage like gets you because you've seen this book somewhere at some time in your life. So or a book that looks like this. So this is cute. Nothing wrong with the art at all. Gives me old 50s vibes. Yeah, I dig it. This is like the Atomic Age, right?
Yep.
So
It would be 19. Let's see. It would be
War of the Worlds kind of stuff.
1960 for sure.
Yeah,
probably more like 50.
yeah.
Yeah, 50 to 60 something. All right.
James already grabbed it.
Well, if you like that one,
I'm looking now to see if I can find the homage.
if you like that one, then you'll probably like this one too. This is Cruel Universe #1, cover I from Tom Fowler is Spa.
Oh,
variant cover.
it's Weird Science number 16.
Oh, okay. This one's a
There you
little
go.
more
You
expensive.
nailed it, Mike.
This is $135 at Midtown.
What? Is this a 1 in 100?
I think so. So it's a matrix cover. It has the image within the image within the image.
Fourth wall breaking here.
Yeah.
It's cool. I kind of like the other one better.
Me too. I was just gonna say that. I like the other one better.
I mean, it's cool, but the other one invokes something a little more.
The other one felt like it had the right feel. This feels like a modernized version.
Yeah.
It's still cool. Great line work. Amazing inks.
Nothing wrong with the art. It's just, I just prefer the other one better.
Yep, I agree. I want the other one. I hope I can find that one. That one's cool as hell. Shit, now I want the original too. Fuck, any available.
Yeah, and I'm not paying that price for this. Hell no.
Well, that's what it is. I love the greens. I love the pinks on here. It's nice coloring. No wear and tear on this one. No distress on it.
I mean, that works, but again, the other one just looked better.
Not sure what the spa fawn means or what is that reference. It's called the spa fawn variant. So, this is by Oni Press, by the way. That's the publisher. Town Feller is the artist on this one. I dig it. Yeah, it's expensive though. I'm not sure why it's so expensive. Maybe it is the 1/100. So where are we at? What time? Well, guess what, folks? That's it.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
That was it.
Nice little tight hour there.
An hour. Like it. I like it.
Bro, what I like is that we're not talking about any store exclusives.
Agreed. Agreed.
I was not going to go through all that.
I don't think anybody's really solicited anything. They just brought them all to San Diego. So
yeah, they're just selling their Comic-Con stuff right now online.
So they can't imagine they had time to make something else in a week. That's crazy stuff.
I am guilty. I am guilty of getting some of those SDC covers that we talked about that were like, I don't know why they still do this. All the damn foils and reprinting the same shit. But there were some books I just had to get.
I had to get Zatanna.
I got the Sosomaeka Zatanna.
Okay.
I wanted the other Zatanna from Bird City, the Frizzen.
You didn't get it?
I didn't get it, so I need to call them up. Hopefully they still have a couple covers.
Oh, the foil?
Yeah. I want that. Yeah. And then and I saw it. I just didn't pick it up. I was waiting for Ant and he was busy doing his thing.
Yeah,
but I did get. Go ahead.
I just ordered it online. It arrived
okay.
like a couple days ago.
Oh, maybe I'll go see if I can get it. I did get the Will Jack Ivy foil cover.
Cool.
I did get the Alex Ross homage X-Men 1 cover.
Anybody get the EM Gist Luke?
No. So I tried to. That line was ridiculous. It was sold out quick every day.
I bet.
I didn't even try.
I did talk to them, and about that particular cover, and I think it was Matthew who I spoke to at Trinity.
I know that.
But he said that they're going to have another cover. It's going to be the exact same cover, except it's going to have a trade dress and what do you call the corner box? Is it corner box?
Corner box. Yep.
Yeah. So they're going to have a corner box drawn by Ian Gist.
Yeah.
And the trade dress is the old school original Star Wars.
Ooh, I'll probably like that better.
Yes, I think you will because he did draw the corner box himself as well, so it's stylized with his art, and I honestly liked it. I really liked it. He showed it to me.
Cool.
So I believe it's going to be at the Chicago or Cleveland. I can't remember which Comic-Con. It's in the Midwest. It's coming up soon. So
I wonder if we'll put any on the website first.
You might need to check, but I know Sarah She-Geek from Nearing Nirvana. She's going to that show, and she says she's going to try to get me a copy.
Okay.
So we'll see. I'm sure she'll have an easier time at that con than you would at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, because we have to line up in Hall B1, okay, or B2. That where the Trinity Comics is like Hall H. It's like G. So I'm like, there's no way I'm getting there in time.
No.
Especially like as medical issues.
Oh, yeah, because you're 88. You're
yeah. So there's no way
for the above Hall H. That's the regular line.
Yeah. But then you got to go on the regular line and then all that other stuff. So it'd take me forever to get there, and I really did want that cover. I was trying to get it for all of us, but I couldn't even get it for myself.
Yeah, a lot of great books. I only missed one cover, the Witchblade foil. Couldn't get that. So.
Oh, Mike, he did say they're gonna have Mark Hamill signed ones for the one with the trade dress and the corner box, because he's gonna be at that con supposedly. So
that's cool.
That's gonna be a little pricey. I know he said that, but that's because it's Mark Hamill's signature. His signatures are hella pricey.
I
I'm
do have
talking
his.
like-
I actually have his signature. It's on the Last Jedi poster, but I do have it.
I'm pretty sure his signatures go for like, and just the going rate for a signature, just when you're at a con, it's like $300. I'm sure, like $300 to $500.
Mark's
Yeah.
like 4 to 5.
Yeah. So it's about that. So add that on top of the book. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and then you're more than likely, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna go all the way and get the CGC signature.
Yeah, McGregor, Obi-Wan, episode 1, 2, and 3. He's 300.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you can just imagine. So, I mean, if I had the money, I just said, hell yeah, just reserve me one. I'll take it.
And it sells out too, Mike. Like Rosario Dawson sold out for like Comic-Con. Hayden Christensen also sold out. So.
Oh yeah, all the autographs for the Star Wars people are just like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, that's the show. If you missed the books, watch it on the rewind. Got plenty of about 11, 12 books there we talk about. A lot of cool books. Definitely subscribe and like and subscribe. Drop comments. Let us know what you think. Which books did you pick up for the week? Any books we missed you guys wanted to talk about? Do all that jazz. You want to finish us off there, Jeff?
Yes. Well, I don't want to finish you off, but I want to finish off the
That's what
show.
you love to do.
Let's give a shout out to our sponsors. That's a great way to lean into that.
Segue.
Sorry, Cover Price. We love Cover Price, but if you want to get 30 days of unlimited cover price for only 99 cents, you just got to use the code Nerdvana14. You'll find out how great of a tool it is. All the market prices, the way you can keep track of your collection, all the cool articles, and of course the top 10s and all that other good stuff. And then you go over to Bird City Comics. If they still have it, get that Frizen Satana cover and get 10% off your purchase by typing the code TNH10. And then if you go over to displaygeek.com, you get your protectors for your Funko Pops, your video games, your collectibles, your action figures. You can save 10% off your first purchase by typing the code Team Nerdherd. All right. And it looks like we're done. Did Big Rob lose his dogs?
I guess so. I feel like we were too nice tonight. So no artists were harmed in the making of this podcast.
No,
Actually, you're right. we were gentle tonight.
We were very gentle. Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. Well, because
Also, Big Rob picked the.
You chose, yeah.
Big
I'm
Rob
not
picked the covers.
masochistic like Alonso likes to torture himself and shit. Torture us too.
Or torture us. He wants to get us in trouble with some artists.
Oh no, there were shitty covers. There were some Batmans in there, and I'm like, shit, and no, I'm good. We don't want to waste our time. So, if you want to do it right, be a comic horror cover horror for life. There you go.
See you guys.